Hey guys, how's it going? Jessie Reimers here, and I'm here with my friend Kat Abianic. So some of you might know me. I'm a doTERRA presidential diamond leader. I'm earning a 7-figure income, and I'm also an e-course creator. My friend Kat is a social media expert. If you literally Google Kat Abianic, you can see all the places she's been posted, Huffington Post. She's been the social media manager for major parenting bloggers and influencers. She literally creates viral content all the time and is all over news stations in Australia and pretty much everywhere. So she's amazing at what she does. And we're super excited to have you on tonight to teach you about social media and sales with soul.
We are so excited. Don't make me sound that good. I'm going to have to do the same back. So Jessie Reimers, can I tell our backstory of when we met? And
yeah,
let's do that. Okay. By the way, guys, we're going to keep this to 30 minutes. We have just sat here working so hard to make sure like your time's valuable. We've squeezed in everything you need to know in 30 minutes. So I'm using something to tell this story, but it's gold. We met at ProBlogger 2 years ago. It was pretty much exactly 2 years ago. At the time, Jessie was with doTERRA and she was making $13,000 a month. Oh, I'm saying that like I don't remember. I remember her going, I make $13,000 a month. I'm like, ooh. So we were sitting at dinner a little while ago, not very long ago, at ProBlogger. We were at the mastermind. I'm like, how much are you making now? She's like $100,000 a month. I'm like, you've almost 10x.
I so did not say it like that. I'm not that much of a wanker.
No, she didn't. She didn't. But I did front up and ask her because I'm ballsy like that, and because some people you can get away with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was really, really interesting having that conversation and seeing how far we'd come in the last 2 years and really consistently building what we had. And it was just so incredible to be able to catch up and really celebrate our success. And that's why we're so excited to be able to collaborate and help you reach that kind of community engagement and start building a tribe in a way we've been able to for a little while now. So to make sure this is super high value for you, we want you to stay all the way to the end. So I'm actually going to tell you what you'll be learning. If you could go get a pen, that would be super awesome. Pen and paper. The very last thing we'll be giving you tonight on this webinar is an action item. So it's something that we're going to be supporting you with using our Facebook pages, but we want you to be writing it down and getting it right. So you've got your pen, they've got phones.
Yeah,
you'll be
put it in
right.
notes. Yep.
So the things we're going to be talking about is social media, about creating good content. Jessie's going to talk to you about personal branding in that. We're going to talk through about sales, about and again, like using your personal branding to tell your audience who you are, and community engagement, building your raving fans, and that falls under the soul part of our social media and sales with soul. We're going to talk through a few things that we've learned more recently and how they tie into our combined knowledge of social media that we've built over the last few years to achieve what we have so far. And
how long have you actually been slaying online?
Slaying online, actively slaying, I'll go with 4.5 years. Yeah, passively slaying, I don't really shut up, and I've had my Facebook account since 2007. So my mother would say I've been passively slaying on my personal timeline for a long time now.
Love it.
But yeah, a little while. Yeah, that's
let's
pretty
jump
much it.
into creating good content. You wanted to share about that?
Creating good content. Okay, so I actually kind of planned it out a bit so that I did a live stream today with Katia Varbanova.
Fancy name.
I hope I said that right. She's watching. Katia Varbanova. I said it perfectly. So if you jump on my Facebook page, Kat Abianic, if you can find me there, you can go have a watch it later. Later, not now. You're watching a live webinar. She is a verified Periscope user. So there's only 200 of them. I think there's 2 million Periscope users. There's heaps. They're a platform I know nothing about and don't use. It's phenomenal. But something that she said that I really want to share with you guys is, because it just made perfect sense and it's what we do naturally anyway, there's a huge difference between creating excellent, epic, cornerstone, keynote content pieces and your day-to-day engagement and community building within your tribe. And this is when people get those mental blocks where they freak out because they go, oh, what am I going to talk about today? your followers want you to keep talking about what you were talking about last week, because I haven't heard the end of the story yet, and you're too busy trying to come up with these cornerstone, huge, viral. Don't bother. Just go on live stream and tell them the rest of your story.
Yeah.
And then come back and spend time crafting something that's really high quality or high value for your followers. Ask them what they want and then serve that to them. You know, that can be once every 2 weeks, once a month, once every 6 months. The consistency that you're showing up and the live streams and the comments and the engagement is a very different ballgame. So
yeah, and that's a good tip about asking your audience what they actually want from you, even if that's a small audience. We all start at 0, by the way, guys. So if you've got a little social media following or a little blog, great, we all started there. But what Darren Rouse said was basically showing up and really asking your audience what they want. Instead of pushing things on people and trying to sell, it's about showing up and delivering content that's high value and actually helps them with what's going on in their life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what they need. But that brings us to soul. Like, that's what's going to build you your raving fans, is when you can serve them what they need at the right time, because you're in there and engaged and talking. And it's quite funny because when you do, like Jessie, you do so many live streams where you're just having that back and forth. And, you know, it's the little things, like you'll start seeing once you've got that regular kind of broadcast schedule engagement where you're just shooting the breeze. Or go check out Pat Flynn on Instagram and go have a look at his stories. Another person who does it amazingly is Ruby Rose. Actually, I don't follow her Facebook. I did a workshop at Facebook in Sydney, and so it was someone from Facebook that suggested we follow her because her content is just so, it brings so much value and it's just so consistent and regular, and people really engage and they love it. And what you'll start finding is when you're doing that consistently, your audience, you'll see the same people coming back and they'll comment on the same things all the time. You'll just have people that always comment on your live streams, and you'll have a few other people that are always commenting on your articles. And you start to really drill down and see who is doing what, and, you know, like building that rapport and back and forth. It's something else. I don't know how to describe that. You know,
yeah, it's really important that you're as engaged with your fans as they are engaged with you. So having that conversation, like Jada Selner at ProBlogger, she was one of the creators of Simple Green Smoothies, and they had like 450,000 followers on Instagram, hundreds of thousands on Facebook, and made a lot of money in their business. And they were just doing like simple green smoothies, but they had massive community engagement and made people feel really special. Like, I remember one day in her Simple Green Smoothie Challenge, this woman emailed them telling her how much it had meant to them, and that she was going through cancer treatment and things were hard for her. And so Jada and her team actually got together and did like a 3-minute YouTube video. It took them 3 minutes, and sent them to her, like supporting her and just giving her, you know, encouragement and love while she was going through cancer treatment. And, you know, that meant so much to her. That kind of stuff like fills, you know, brightens them up and fills them up with love. And then they're just raving fans for life. So it is that engagement. You know, I know a lot of the people that follow me and I engage with them regularly, and sometimes we're on Messenger chatting, and yeah, people will see like a Harry Potter store in Brisbane, and everyone will send me the Harry Potter store because they know I love Harry Potter, because I'm sharing who I am, not just being like, hey guys, like I do doTERRA, buy my essential oils right now today. It's more like, you'll very rarely actually see a post telling people to buy essential oils, because it's more like sharing my life, sharing my vulnerabilities. Yeah, sharing, you know, who I am. I don't have a profile picture. So this is what I want to talk about, personal branding and selling with soul. My profile picture is not like a bottle of oil, and I don't have a cover photo.
We're coming back to that.
The Home Essentials kit.
Yes.
It is, I am the brand. So, you know, I sell doTERRA. Maybe there's other people on here that have another small business or in another network marketing company or whatever company you're in. Mine's doTERRA, but I am not doTERRA. Like, I didn't start the company. And even if you are a small business and you did start the company, people aren't going to engage with a logo, profile picture, or a product. They're going to engage with a real person and you actually sharing vulnerabilities. It doesn't mean you share everything, like in your whole life, every like horrible moment and fight and ugly thing in your life. It just means that you do share and put yourself out there. And like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I never wear makeup, you know, and my house is messy in a lot of my live streams. I just literally get on as I am. When I feel called to share something that means a lot to me, like, you know, mindset around money or selling, changing your mindset around sales, or loving yourself, or something that I'm passionate about, I just jump on and I share that with people, and people engage with that. So just really changing from being product focused and what you can get from your audience to being service focused and what you can give to your audience will make a massive difference. And it's not about creating cornerstone. I don't even know what you said before, but I don't know how to do that.
I love you.
Something or other. It's not about doing that. If you want genuine engagement, I don't like Kat. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story.
Please tell. I know what story she's going to tell, and I love it.
2 years ago, Kat was like, "Yo, Jessie, do you have Google Analytics and stuff set up on your website?" And I was like, "Google what?" Like, I literally don't know what I'm doing. Somehow I'm like first 10 pages of Google, and it's not because I have good SEO or Google Analytics. It's because I create content that people love and find helpful and that serves them, and I'm listening to my audience and their needs, and I deliver that content to them in just a real, raw, like, hey, this is me, it's who I am. If you like it, great. If you don't, great.
Have you logged into your Google Analytics since I set it up?
Logged in once at ProBlogger, didn't understand what I saw. And then, you know what I heard Darren Rouse say? Google Analytics doesn't matter if you're not cutting through the noise by just being yourself and giving people what they want. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and can I tell you, like, because I do use oils, so I'll be going to Google, you know, like, I can't remember what I was Googling the other day, but Parky had a tummy ache, so it would have been like, you know, best things to use for digestion. And her site comes up everywhere. You know, I mean, Australia, it just the content that she is sharing, you don't need all the high-tech stuff. And that's actually something that Jessie helped me realize, because, you know, I'm doing all this work and I'm like, look at this tool, let's do all the things. Like, before we came to set this webinar up, we were trying to set up this crazy big system, and we were like, oh, we're going to have this, and then it'll divert through to here, and it'll have like the auto thing go there, and it'll be amazing, and it'll serve everyone. We won't have to do anything. She rang me.
I was like literally dying.
She rang me last night, and she goes, no, stop. No. We are not doing this. We are using a landing page that I know how to use.
Yeah.
And we are setting it up, and we're using my MailChimp account. And do you know what? Right now there's 419 people watching live. There's been a lot more because people drop in and out during the broadcast.
2,000 subscribed. A lot of people that subscribe told me they can't jump on because they're all over the world.
So they'll be watching it later. And this was ridiculously low tech.
And we sent it out last night, and we had 2,000 people sign up for this webinar.
Yeah.
And when you do a landing page, you get to capture their emails, and then you can set follow-up automation series. So rather than just focusing on social media, because yes, the Facebook algorithms can be a struggle for your audience to actually see what you're creating. I still get amazing engagement on Facebook, even though everyone says, oh, Facebook's dead, we can't use Facebook anymore. Whatever. If you're creating good content and you're engaging with your audience, you still kill it on Facebook. But this allows you to also take it off Facebook, so Facebook don't own the business, and then you have people's emails and can follow up and give them the content that they might be missing on your blog or Facebook page if the algorithms aren't showing it to them.
So true.
Amazing.
So that kind of leads into, I just want to talk a little bit about mindset online and giving back and abundance, and then a little bit about building partnerships online, if that's okay, and relationship building.
Love it.
Yep, cool. So with the abundance thing, it's all about reframing it, and something that I learned very early in from Pat Flynn, by the way. I love Pat Flynn so much.
He's awesome.
SmartPassiveIncome.com. He's a total baby. He's an amazing podcast, which you should definitely check out if you can. But something he always says is that money is a byproduct of showing up and serving your community.
Yeah.
And it's really true, because do you know what? Like, social media, and I'm making this up on the spot because I like doing that. Social media is like that annoying little brother, like not bloggers, but page owners who are attempting to build online and they don't have all the tech know-how. We're all in the same boat. Everything we've just learned is all about your mindset. You can either be the older brother that I'm not judging anyone from their placement in the family. You can either be the sibling that walks in on Christmas Day and helps his mum with the dishes and sits down and talks to his auntie about how her year's been and how she is, and she says thanks for the Christmas card, and he goes, love you heaps. Or you can be the sibling that walks in and sits down and says, why hasn't everybody been calling me all year? I don't understand. I got you that token postcard when I went away for 6 months, even though I forgot to ring you while I was overseas. Like, you can either be that person that's constantly adding value that lights people up when you arrive, or you can be the drainer that shows up and people are like, oh God, what do you want? So this is why I'm about to talk about Canva. Please stop on your social media, opening Google and searching for stuff to share on your page. If you can't think of stuff to share on your page, the only thing you should be Googling is ideas for live streams, ideas for content creation, going to your favorite pages and maybe getting inspired by some funny memes. Sure, share those, but don't go actively hunting for articles and stuff to share, because if they're not inspiring you, they're sure as hell not going to inspire anyone that follows you, because you're throwing them in front of them for no reason. So go to canva.com, get some branding. You can talk through general brandiness. Choose a colour. Choose your favourite colour. You know, Jessie loves turquoise.
To brand, you don't even need to have a logo, guys. If you don't want to go into that, it's literally you.
Yeah.
So get a nice photo of yourself and put that as your profile picture. Like, maybe invest in one professional photo, just a headshot that's actually nice.
You on your best day.
Yeah. Maybe a natural background if you're in the wellness industry like I am, having greenery and stuff behind me. But you are your brand, so you don't need a logo and stuff. You can invest in that later as you start to make money, but then go onto Canva and even just like doing a text of your Facebook page or your website or your business name or your name. Like, put Jessie Rymers down the bottom of your Canva, so when people see that, go on social media, and if people are liking and sharing it, they're like, that's Jessie Rymers image.
Yeah, and you can go even more basic than that. You can literally, this is a version of branding. You can use Canva and just use your favorite font, and then take your favorite meme, because I tell you what, they're not copyrighted. No one's going to come billing you for using their words. Maybe check that. Maybe there's some copyrighted words. Good luck with that. Repurpose what you find and love and quotes you hear, put them on a Canva in the same, like make it in Canva. You literally, it's so easy. Log in, click start, Facebook post, type it in, hit save, post it and upload it on your socials. And if you're using the same thing consistently, like maybe choose a design or two designs, that's enough to brand you, because when people see it in their newsfeed, they're starting to associate that good content with that branding that they're seeing, and they're like, oh, I want to come back and see her. She did that live stream. And that's all about that consistency. So can I talk about Pat Flynn again?
Yep.
Okay. So I did a live stream at 2 minutes.
Can you tell Kat's in love with Pat Flynn?
I don't love him. I just want to be his little sister.
Okay.
I love him. Okay, I do love him.
Yeah.
So, oh, where do I start? I love him so much. Okay, I live streamed onto my Facebook page because I met him in the lift. So the entire thing was me going, oh, my nose is snotty and I'm sick, but I just met Pat Flynn in the lift. Because what happened in the lift, I was standing in the lift, and this is what I live streamed, and he was standing next to me and I didn't know, because he walked past and I'd been dropping credit cards and tissues, and he walked, I love you, Pat Flynn. And so I live streamed my devastation at meeting Pat Flynn, because I mean, I started that webinar, I started that live stream with me going, oh my God, I met Pat Flynn, but the reality is I didn't. But you know, I told that story because it was just, it was really emotional to me, and I shared that with my audience, and I think maybe 4,000 people watched it or something like that. And then the next day I rolled into Pro Blogger Mastermind, and Pat Flynn was there, and we did a mastermind, and I wrote a blog about that. And then, you know, like, we ended up the next day, that night before we went for drinks, I live streamed with Pat Flynn onto my Facebook page. He's my internet guru spirit animal. And so all my followers got to follow me going, oh my God, I met Pat Flynn and I love you, but I didn't actually, you don't know who I am. To me writing about meeting him, to me live streaming with him, and then telling the backstory. And I'll keep telling that story because, as you can all tell, I'm a bit passionate about smart passive income and what him and Darren Rouse have done for me in my social media career, which is
And that really comes back to community engagement and building raving fans and letting people in and making them feel like they belong. Like Kat obviously is very passionate about Kat Flynn.
Passionate about a lot of things, Jessie.
Yeah, she shares that with her audience and people love it. And that also comes back to creating a relationship with others, both online, consuming what they are writing with intention and mindfulness. And this is also stuff that Darren Rouse is talking about at ProBlogger, and making genuine connections with others online. So if you want to build your following, your brand, you know, following other blogs, following other social media pages, don't just read, like, don't just pretend that you've read it and be like, great post. Literally read their content, engage with it, become a raving fan of theirs, and then, you know, and you can actually comment as your page on other pages too. And then they can follow that. You know, join Facebook groups that have bloggers or people on social media.
Brad Yates. Tell the Brad Yates story.
So Brad Yates, and I met Kat as well. Like, Kat's a blogger, and we were in a lot of blogging circles on Facebook. And you don't have to be a blogger, by the way, to do any of this. Even if you have just a page, you can learn how to absolutely kill it on social media, reach your fans, and convert sales with sold. But if you do have a blog, great. But anyway, so that I met Kat because I went to ProBlogger in real life. So real life is important for building your online following as well. Brad Yates, been following him online for 2 years.
Would you say he's your internet spirit animal, Jessie?
He's my internet spirit animal. I love Brad Yates so much. He's just, oh yeah, I do. I absolutely love him. Been following his YouTube avidly and tapping like every day for 2 years. I even went to the extent of making a Facebook group called Daily Tapping /EFT for wellness advocates, which are the people in doTERRA. And there was like 3,000 members within a couple of weeks. And Brad Yates then decided to do a tour, not because of me, he decided to do a tour in Sydney, Melbourne. He had no idea who I was, right? I'm just like obsessed with him, watching his videos every day. I'm like, oh my God, I love Brad Yates.
Every day.
And made like a massive Facebook group. 3,000 people.
Oh, I mean it.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know who I am at this point. And then he put on Facebook, because I was sharing, I was like, Brad Yates is coming to Australia, like freaking out, and did this post on my social media, like, guys, Brad Yates is coming. Oh my God, like, get there.
I got excited.
Get there. Sydney, Melbourne, get there. He's not coming to Brisbane, crying, but get there. And then Brad Yates posted, don't know who just shared my tour, but like had a massive increase in sales all of a sudden. Thank you, whoever it was, like random chick. That hand doesn't look good as well. It's a go-karting accident, just in case you're wondering what's going on with my hand. Anyway, so everyone under the sun that follows me then comments under Brad Yates' post, that was Jessie Ramos from Get a Fresh Start. That was Jessie Ramos from Get a Fresh Start. Yo, that was Jessie Ramos. Check her out. She like loves you. She's amazing. Whatever. So he gets like 20 comments of people saying that it was me. So Brad Yates comes onto my page and private messages me. I like lost my brain at this. He private messages me. He's like, hey Jessie, I hear you've been sharing my tour. I'd love to invite you as a VIP guest.
Are you serious?
One of my events.
I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I'm deadly serious.
Oh my God, I would have cried.
Dude, I lost my brain. I was like, oh, I'll come to Melbourne. I'd love to come to Melbourne. So I flew with my friend Megs to Melbourne. And then I was like freaking out. I'm like, I can't just go as a VIP guest and just like go to his event. I'm going to email him and see if he wants to have dinner with me. And I was so scared about doing that. I was like tapping, even though I love Brad and I'm really scared he's going to say, ew, gross, no, Jessie, I don't want to have dinner with you, you feral bogan. I didn't actually say that, but you know, so I emailed him and was like, yo, will you have dinner with me and my friend Megs? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to. And then literally at dinner, the first ever time I met him, I said to him, hey, Brad, like I run a network marketing business and your videos have massively helped me get through my own blocks and limiting beliefs. But I would love to create something with you, like an e-course that has, you know, maybe 31 tapping videos over a month specific for network marketing so it can really tailor it to our market. I already have a Facebook group of over 3,000 people. I send your videos to people every day. What do you reckon? He's like, yeah, love to. I'm like, yeah.
Can I spoil the ending?
Yeah.
I'm in the course. It's amazing. They did the course. I'm in it. I'm tapping.
Yeah. So we made 80 grand in a couple of weeks just by sharing it on Facebook a few times. I don't know how to like do any of the stuff that Kat does, and she's like, what did you shared it on Facebook? If you didn't do like, we did I think one live video and a tele seminar leading up, and then we shared it on Facebook and 700 people signed up. So yeah, Brad got paid. He's been on YouTube for 18 years. Anyway, I'll stop this story now, but that shows the power of relationships both on and offline to build your online network. Do you see how I was following online? I'm actually a raving fan of his. I engage with his content all the time. And then because I was sharing his, you know, supporting other brands, it's not just about me, everyone must like buy doTERRA essential oils through me. I'm like sharing, you know, Wild Essence, I'm sharing Brad Yates, I'm sharing stuff that I'm passionate about, stuff that I love online, and supporting other brands all the time. I even share stuff from people that might be viewed as like my competition, because then they become raving fans of yours, and you just build a bigger and bigger following by doing stuff like that. It really works, but only if you're genuine about it, not if you're like, hey, great post, and sleazy just trying to get likes and followers. It doesn't work.
Yeah, great post, can you share my thing, and blah, it doesn't, yeah, no.
Yeah, so
no, I'm all for that. So
do we want to give people the content actionable step now? Tell them what to do.
Yes,
yep.
Let's do it. Okay, guys, you've got your pens, you've got your phones. We're excited.
Yeah, so what I would love you guys to do, focusing on personal branding and content creation. And again, this is something that was told to me, a pro blogger as well. Someone on Instagram who's really quite famous, can't remember who they are, but they post a photo of themselves every week, every single week, guys. And they say who they are and why they love what they do and why they do what they do. Because if you've watched anything by Simon Sinek and you know people buy why you do, they don't buy, sorry, people buy, but don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So if you do a post literally with just a photo of yourself or a live stream or any kind of content, like a blog post or written post on social media, have a photo of yourself, really engage people with who you are and share who you are with people and why you love what you do and why you do it. And then have a call to action for people that want to learn more or buy what you do. You would not believe how many people sign up to doTERRA just by me doing posts like, hey guys, you know, this is me. If you're new to this page, here's who I am. Here's what I've achieved so far in my life. Here's why I love doing what I do. I talk about the community of doTERRA and how much I love the people. I talk about the personal experience with the oils. I talk about my personal journey of abundance and how I've been able to help dozens of other people make six-figure incomes. Am I boring you, Kat?
No, totally not, but I just kind of invented something. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So it's called hashtag soul challenge.
Like texting people while I'm talking.
You're so boring now. You're not talking about Pat Flynn anymore. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, hashtag soul challenge.
Hashtag soul challenge. So I'm actually going to do mine now live on this webinar. I'm going to film who I am and what I do. So hashtag it's soul challenge as well. So Jessie and I can come along and like it and interact and engage and comment and share and do all the things for you, because we really, really, really want to make sure you guys do this action item, because
yeah. So if you tag us, if you do the @ symbol and tag Jessie Rymers - Get a Fresh Start in your content creation and tag Kat Abianic, so @ KAT surname ABIANAC Abianic, then we'll be able to comment on your post and see what you're doing. But literally share who you are and why you love and why you do what you do, okay? And then have a call to action like, here's where you can go to find out more about my product or service or being involved with you know, whatever it is you're creating. Simple.
I'm going to show you mine.
Why?
Why? I'm going to show you mine. If you can't do this, don't do it now. Write it down. Do it at the end. I have literally just written there, you can't see it, hashtag soul challenge, more at katabianic.com. This is how easy it is. I've been live streaming all day. My people are so sick of me right now. Hello.
Hello. We're live on our webinar and apparently live on Facebook as well.
We're live everywhere right now. So we've just done our soul challenge, which is talking about who we are. So I'm going to talk about who I am and why I love what I do. So I'm Kat Abianic. I have this Facebook page and I got into social media because I have a little boy who has Down syndrome and I wanted to share what he has to say. I wanted to share what I know about raising him and, you know, what he has to bring the world in a community. That community now has over 23,000 people in it. And I got into that because I'm really interested in social media. And as a result, that's snowballed into jobs working as a social media expert within the government, as a social media director. And now I get to do what I absolutely love, which is course creation on and about social media. So that's who I am and why I love what I do. I love what I do because I get to serve and give back to my community. And I'm going to wrap it up there. If you want to know more, head to katabianic.com and finish. That's done. That's
How
it.
easy is that, guys? Literally, you don't need to worry about your house being perfect. You don't need to worry about makeup. Just be you and share from your heart with people. That is literally all you need to do on social media, honestly. But if you really are wanting to make sales in your sleep, which is what I've been able to do over the past 3 years, one of the biggest reasons, yeah, because I literally don't know what I'm doing.
It still blows my mind. It blows my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you
just like, how are you making $100,000 a month? You literally don't know what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, well, I engage with my audience.
You do know what you're doing, but you keep it so simple.
Yeah,
this is what I love about it. She cuts out all the noise. Like when we were trying to do this webinar, we overcomplicated it. She was like, no, we're doing it this way, and people will come. And they did.
Yeah.
So that was amazing, and that's what we wanted to create for you guys.
Yeah, so we have actually, when we were having dinner at the Pro Blogger Mastermind, we were talking about the massive gaps we see on social media and how people could be doing it, you know, even better than they are now. People are doing a great job, but improve that even more and actually make sales online. Like whatever product or service that you currently have in your business, if you have a business and you're wanting people to, you know, be involved with that and actually buy it from you, would you love to know how to actually make sales that without feeling icky, with really serving your tribe and making it super simple? So just like you guys registered for this webinar, we created a landing page
to get you here.
Yeah. And we captured your email address and we're sending you a follow-up automated series. So we actually decided on the night at Pro Blogger, while everyone was having dinner, Kat got her laptop out. I'm like, cool, we're going to create an e-course now.
It's on here.
No worries. How many days later is it? Like 5 days later?
5 or 6.
Yeah,
we know. We've talked about this so many times. Like,
launching our e-course.
Yeah.
We've already got a lot of the stuff pre-prepared and ready. It's amazing what we're creating.
Yeah, that's what we're going to talk you through is our course outline. So Jessie,
course outline. We're going to teach you how to create landing pages that actually work to capture leads and convert sales. We're going to run you through how to create simple webinars with a call to action at the end and optimize your YouTube channel for maximum engagement and replays, because it's not just the people watching live. When you actually do a webinar this way, which is free and very, very easy to use, taught myself how to use it, can screen share and show you guys how to use it. Then people will watch the replays. And I've had people watch, it's not huge, like I know Brad Yates has millions, but I've had people watch things 12, 15,000 times on my YouTube channel. So once this is done, it stays on YouTube for people to watch the replay as many times as they want, whenever they want. So teach you how to do that. Teach you how to create free challenges and opt-ins to continue list building as well. And this is something you can do all the time in your business, like offer a free ebook or offer a free challenge to help people love themselves more, to help people, eat clean for 30 days, whatever you want to do. You create a free challenge to get them to opt in so that you're capturing their email, and then you can stay engaged with them and writing to them and, filling them up with love and service and creation through your email list. We'll also teach you how to make basic automated follow-up series. Did you know 70% of companies don't use their email? And I'm guilty of this. I'm so dodgy at emailing. I just forget to do it. But Kat is up my ass now about properly using my email list, because what the heck, these people want to hear from me. They've signed up to my newsletter and I'm not writing to them regularly, so I need to sort that out.
You are not serving people who do not hear from you, but in your case, they're watching your live streams anyway, so they're probably not missing out.
But there'd be leakage that I am missing out on engaging. So that's what Kat calls it, leakage. I'm catching up with the terminology here.
Yeah.
But we're also going to give you the copy, guys. So if you're not confident in creating copy for a landing page and creating copy for an automated email series,
have ours.
Yeah, we'll give it to you. Kat is an amazing sales copywriter. She's like literally the biggest legend on earth. She's helping me. I kind of do it in like my... Oh,
you can see our sales page. Where's our bit link, our bit.ly link?
I don't know, mate. You sort that out.
We called it something amazing. This is what we whipped up. You keep going through the list.
So learn how to make basic automated follow-up series and actually email people so that they buy your product or service, and know what a sales funnel is and have one making sales literally while you sleep. So while I was at Pro Blogger, I signed up two more people to doTERRA without doing any work. I wasn't on social media the whole time. And it was like a combined total of 650 PV. And the lifetime value of a customer in my industry is like $2,000. So imagine, like, I have never in my whole time in doTERRA signed up less than 5 people a month. Often it's been way, way more than that. But imagine even being able to sign up 1 or 2 or 3 people or many more a month in your business and what that would mean for you. Like, I believe face-to-face connection and communication is absolutely vital for business. I do classes. I was here today at Immersion Day with 20 people around my house connecting, collaborating. Business training face-to-face is really important for me, catching up one-on-one, crucial in business.
Yeah.
But imagine being able to add people online and then going to them in person, or, you know, being able to train people online. Like, it just makes such a massive difference to your
And we show you how to
capacity.
do that as well, you know, in a really authentic way.
And the other thing, guys, I know how many e-courses I've paid for and not done because they vomit like 300 downloadables and you have to watch like 30,000 videos that go for like 3 years. And I'm like, dude, I don't have time for this crap. And I just never finish any e-course. But I know people complete the e-courses that I create because I make it so simple. I don't give you anything that you don't want, and we don't give you anything that you don't want or need. It's literally like us screen sharing, taking you through exactly what to do in these landing pages and how to do the thank you page so people share your stuff on social media and other people are opting in from other people's shares. They're doing the work for you. Like, somehow this got 2,000 registrations, and that's a lot of people sharing it, not just us sharing it.
Yeah, so you can have a look at it. You can go to bit.ly, so bit.ly / you need your phone out. It's a mouthful because bit.ly, they're all taken. I believe it is social media suspense. Social media sales with soul. So bit.ly / social media sales with soul. So I talked to Jessie and I was like, look, I have a few days up my sleeve this week. I really want to do something for people who jump on and get the early bird version of our course. We've done it this way for a very specific reason because we also want to give you guys an opportunity to, if you don't already have a product, then Jessie will talk you through. We're doing an affiliate program, an affiliate version of this course as well, which you're able to sign on. But what was I telling you that? Early bird. Oh, if you sign up, how many were we going to do? She talked me off the edge because I was like, I want to do it for all of them. And I just can't. But for the first 3 people who sign up to our early bird social media course, I'm going to do a strategy session with. So that will be reviewing your social media. If you've got a website, I'll review your website. I'll go through all of it. I'll send it through you as an audited video, and then we will have a conversation one-to-one on the phone for an hour and get you nicely set up, all ready to go pre-course.
She said 3, but she means 5. She's going to do that for the first 5.
Yeah, I'm going to do it for 5. I've got time for that. So we're totally going to let you go in a minute because we committed to 30 minutes and we're under 40.
Oh, the other thing we're going to teach you how to do is actually do Facebook ads well. Don't just
Facebook ads.
Don't just hit boost posts because you can literally target the exact audience that's going to be a perfect match for your service or product.
Yeah.
And you can even retarget people that have visited your cart before and send them back. Like people that want to buy a product but didn't have their wallet on them, whatever. Kat's going to teach you literally how to nail Facebook advertising because it can be helpful, again, because the algorithms don't show your audience everything. You can make sure they do and that other people interested in your product and service see it. The affiliate program to sell this e-course is only available for those investing in the e-course because we don't want people selling something that they're not invested in themselves.
Yeah.
But we're also creating, I have to quickly tell you this, just super quick. The person that sells the most affiliates in the e-course is going to win a free all expenses paid tickets, including flights from anywhere in the world to a 2-day social media mastermind with myself and Kat to fully optimize your strategy and kill it on social media. Plus, the top 10 affiliates will win the mastermind. They'll just have to pay for their flights, but they'll win the mastermind and 2-day retreat with us to help you fully just kill it online and optimize your social media and just, yeah.
It'll be glorious.
Amazing.
That's probably the thing I'm the most excited about as well is like serving all of this amazing content out once the course is launched and really nailing it out and then just going and unpacking it all and just helping a few people implement everything and really shine. So if that's something you've done before, if you've affiliated a program or a course or you're interested in learning about that, You're only going to receive the information package if you have purchased the course, because as we mentioned.
Can I just tell you quickly as well?
Yeah.
One of my friends just paid $7,500 to learn what we're teaching. $7,500, and we're doing it for $555 at early bird, and it will go up to $888, which is like insane value. So it is more than some of the other courses I'm doing, but it's because you're getting all the copy. You're literally learning exactly what you need to do to create sales funnels, to make you passive income for the rest of your life, so you can have the freedom to go to the park with the kids and pick them up and drop them off from school and go on holidays when you want without having to take annual leave and sick leave and all the other crap. Like, this is the life that I love. Yeah. I love working for myself. Kat's in that position now too. And we get to have actual financial and time freedom. Yeah. Because even if you're earning a lot of money in a job,
there's so many lost opportunities.
And you don't have time freedom. Like, I was studying to be a lawyer, and I would have had to work, 15, 20-hour days for the rest of my life, and missed out on time with my kids, and had to ask for sick leave, and had to take annual leave. I like being my own boss. If you want to be your own boss and just increase your passive income and financial freedom online, then this course is really going to help you absolutely nail that. It's going to be amazing. And this is just, the stuff we've talked about is just like a brief summary of the stuff you're getting in the course.
Yeah, so we actually talked about this today. What we're going to do is maybe cover off a little bit more over the next we'll do a couple more webinars about it, and we'll drop a few more action items and really kind of get you guys started before the course starts. That's something we're really excited about, is we want you to see you getting results so that you can understand the power of the community you already have. Because whether or not you have that big Facebook following, I can tell you, you have a community, or you wouldn't have showed up on this webinar. So whether or not they are on your page, they are in your groups, they're your raving fans somewhere else, they're people you support online, offline, wherever they are, we will teach you and show you how to really get the most value out of those interactions you can have, and find opportunities for them to maybe share the content for you and all that sort of thing. And we could talk all night. We should just leave these poor guys alone.
We will shut our mouths because we're so passionate about this, but I would sign up right now because...
Oh yeah, has anyone got the course? Can we check? I want to see how many thingies we're doing. Can we log in?
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. We'll let these guys go first. But if you sign up right now, it means you get to start affiliating straight away, so you have way more chance of winning a 2-day mastermind with these two bad boys. So.
Yeah, definitely. So the ladder will be for the top 10 affiliates. We'll all be able to attend that mastermind with us somewhere in the world. We don't know where it'll be yet. We decided we're just going to roll with it.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Loved having you on with us. And yeah, go and do that action step. So who you are and why you love what you do, and tag us so we can engage with the content you're creating. Who you are, why you love what you do, and a call to action so people actually know where to go to buy our products or service. Because that's what I see so much. Like, here's a recipe with some essential oils in it. Oh, don't know where to buy the essential oils. Just casually.
Live stream you and your kids cooking with those essential oils in the kitchen. Yeah. And then make that your action item the next time you go to share a recipe. Next time you go to share something on the internet, go, can I incorporate this into my
business?
Hashtag Soul Challenge.
Yeah, hashtag Soul Challenge. Tag us.
Tag us in the comments. Kat Abianic, Jesse Reimers.
Get a fresh start. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
Amazing. Thank you.